already with sports, and Benedict also is here. We're talking boxing, but more so
boxing and
the latest
UEFA Champions League.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we're all looking forward to. It's a holiday too, so at least you're sipping some Coke or some Fanta or something.
Yeah.
Well, some will take beer, you know.
You know, I don't take beer.
Or shocker. No, shocker.
What is that?
So you have sports. Yeah, what?
All right, so tonight UEFA Champions League is on. The second leg semi-final. The Bayern Munich Real Madrid game.
That's what we're looking forward to. I'm tipping Real Madrid to win this year's UEFA Champions League.
Again?
But if they get beaten by Bayern, it means that all the skills will be tilting up for Liverpool.
Well, so it's happening
because Bayern are beatable.
Yeah, they are beatable.
Yeah. Because especially I'm a fan of the English Premiership more than the other leagues. I would want Liverpool.
But especially when some of their players are injured. And not likely that John Boateng actually is out of the rest of the season. Now he's waiting to be fit for the World Cup. And then Arjen Robben, not likely he'll be part of this team. But Müller, who picked up an injury while doing training before their game, their Bundesliga game, now we understand is fit. So likely Müller will be in action for the side in tonight's game. Real Madrid obviously going into the game with so much confidence, having won the first leg away 2-1, and you know how it happens. If you're able to win the first leg and you play at home, having won the first leg is always good, but you always have to be careful when you're in a comfortable lead. So
you know, yeah, it's true.
And especially when
always have to be careful when you're in a comfortable lead.
Especially when this year's UEFA Champions League, the second legs have given us some surprises. But
it also means that if Bayern is able to just nick it in with one goal,
no, they must score two.
No,
because Real Madrid scored 2-1. Yeah, so Bayern must score 2. So if they score 2 unanswered goals, it means it becomes 3-2 on aggregate. If Bayern should score 1, Bayern will still not make it.
What if Bayern scores 1-0? It wins by 1-0.
It will be 2-2.
It
will be 2-2. But the first leg was 2-1.
Yeah, the first. Tobo.
So if Bayern should score 1,
go and do your homework. I'm telling you.
The first leg was 2-1.
If Bayern scores and wins by 1-0.
They won't qualify. They won't qualify.
Okay.
They won't qualify.
Maybe make
2-1 away.
Yeah, I'm saying
2-1 away, Real Madrid won. So Bayern should score 2 unanswered goals to win. You understand? 2 unanswered goals, yeah, they win, but to make it to the next stage of the competition.
But
if it should end 2-1,
you couldn't reply.
If it should end 2-1, it will be the same. Then now we go for extra time.
Right.
And then if we don't get a winner, we'll go for a penalty shootout. So it's either 2-1, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, Bayern will go through. But 1-0, Real Madrid are through.
So we can open phone lines to ask people what their predictions will be. But you also have boxing.
Yeah, we have boxing. We're still talking about Isaac Dogbe.
He's still in. He came to town.
No, he arrived tonight and will be there.
I saw on the president's
the
Twitter handle.
His Twitter handle congratulated him as well as
because they had a picture together. Which belt was
that? That was after he won. Was it against Jessie here? Yeah, it was against. He won.
That's local.
Yeah, no, it wasn't local. That was the interim, the WBO Super Bantamweight interim title.
They still give you.
Yeah. So what happens is you win this one, then you go for the main one, which he won over the weekend.
So now it means that he will have a lot of challenges now.
Well, of course. I mean,
if you're a champion,
you're a world champion. You have to defend, and you have the mandatory defense, and that's going to happen. So he's arriving tonight. And obviously, I mean, you saw that picture with the president, even when he won here in Ghana, I went to see the president. So we expect him to also go and meet the president and meet other dignitaries as well. And former president, that's Jerry John Rawlings, more like a godfather to Isaac Dogbe, also tweeted congratulating him. So we expect Isaac to. But he's arriving tonight. Yeah, he's arriving tonight. And you know how Ghanaians have all been raving about his performance after being knocked down in round 1, came back in round 11.
I think he knocked the guy. Yeah, subsequently before round 11.
So what happened was in round 1.
Times.
Yeah, what happened was in round 1, Isaac was knocked down. And if you listen to him, he said he didn't even know how it happened.
Yeah.
He didn't know if
but that's boxing.
Yeah, that's boxing. He didn't know how if he was even going to get back on his feet to fight the young man. But he got the energy and the spirit and came back so strongly, knocked him twice before the last one in round 11. So we've been speaking to some Ghanaians on, you know, the Isaac Dogbe's performance and how this is big for us and also the boxer.
This guy's strong.
Like this, it's a plus to the country. And then for Isaac Dogbe, I would say congratulations to him and then his management and then his father as well, because he really encouraged him. And then as he moves forward, I could say the country really have to rally behind him, because currently what I'm saying is we are doing some individual support towards him, but the country as a whole, we really need to back him so that he moves forward and then help the country.
It's a very good news for the people of Ghana. And then I will take this opportunity to congratulate him. He should not relent on his effort. He should not be complacent because he has won a title. He should forge ahead. He should do a lot of training. That is the advice I will give to him. He should not be used to taking certain drugs that will make him age earlier and then reduce his strength. We are very proud of him, and then I was very happy when I heard about it. I congratulate him and I wish him all the best. He can go far.
Yes, I think that guy Dogbe has really made us proud. I mean, as you're saying, this is our first time getting a world title, and I mean, we are proud of it. I would say he shouldn't be so, he shouldn't feel so big. I mean, yeah, but instead he should focus on achieving more, or aiming higher, and trying to reach it up there. I mean, the sky is the limit, and he should try and, work harder.
I think as a citizen, I feel very happy and proud that once again we have made this feat, and I am very excited. I am very happy about it, and then I pray and hope that we will give, the other, sportsmen and women the support, the needed support they need to be able to, win more of world titles for Ghana. I think Ghana deserves it. I'm proud of Ghana.
So good reaction with an official time of 1 minute 38 seconds of the penultimate and 11th round, declaring the winner by way of technical knockout. And now the new WBO Junior Featherweight World Champion, Royal Storm, Isaac Dogbe.
Papa. So that's the WBO.
I tell you,
Yeah, the WBO Super.
I say a man from yet they are dangerous.
Oh, of course. Just like myself, I have power.
What does he eat? I think
that I can't tell. You come, so we'll ask him all those things. I've been telling you a couple of times. So
has he been to the studio here?
Oh,
before?
Of course, so many times.
Oh, Charlie, try and bring him.
So many times.
We love him. We want to take some selfie with him.
I've interviewed him so many times here. And this is a guy that most of us predicted that he was going to get to this level, because if you see how, and he's was
dedicated.
Yeah, very, very dedicated and determined.
He looks
and
like
in 2012 at the Commonwealth, at the Olympic Games in London, he was part of our contingent. And from now, just
he didn't fight.
He fought,
but he lost.
Yeah, and between 2013 and now, he turned professional 2013, and now
the development has been massive.
It's been massive. 23 years, and he's a world champion.
Yes,
he's the youngest.
I'm told that it's never happened.
Yeah,
he's the
he's the youngest to emerge as a world champion in this country. Of course, and Dogbe too is very strong. And the arguments out there, about how some of us recognize this as supreme or as bigger than that of Tego. Tego.
Yeah, he has
IBO. He's an IBO
International Boxing Organization
champion. And you know how some were talking about, but when we are counting.
But let me ask you, the organizations, how do you rate them?
What, WBC, obviously.
Stop.
Yeah, WBC.
Who is the WBC?
The WBC
heavyweight champion.
Is the World Boxing Council. The heavyweight is Deontay Wilder.
That guy
the one that when
Charlie, but I want Anthony Joshua to go and beat him. Okay,
so it will be announced about. So
So we have WBC.
Yeah, we have WBC. Then you come to WBO. Before you come to WBA, then IBF, then we have IBO. So
that's why they do the unification bouts.
The unification. So now it's Deontay Wilder who has the highest. That's the WBC. And when it comes to Anthony Joshua, he has the IBO,
the other ones,
WBO,
unified.
So now IBO was for Emmanuel Tego, which he won here in Ghana.
Is it the same weight with this gentleman?
No, he's not in the same weight. But when we are counting the world champions for Ghana, we said 8 instead of 9. And yesterday, Gary did a very nice article on my John Online explaining why we don't recognize. Meanwhile, that should also be a world title. Well, Natato is a boxing expert here, ring announcer, and our editor. He's been explaining as well.
Well, in the world of boxing, it's very simple. I mean, the most preferred and the premium titles or the major titles are the WBC, the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO. You know, when you go to fightnews.com, which is one of the world's biggest in terms of, you know, you look at their rankings tables, and it has only these 4 major world bodies. Away from that,
so please repeat them.
The WBC, the World Boxing Council, which is the world's premier, the foremost world sanctioning body, the WBC, the World Boxing Association, the WBA, the International Boxing Federation, the IBF, and the World Boxing Organization, the WBO. So these 4 bodies are known and seen as the 4 major sanctioning bodies. So if you'd realize, when a lot of the time when a boxer is undisputed and undefeated, or is a unified champion, he has all of the 4 belts in these major sanctioning bodies. You see, the International Boxing Federation, formed way back in the 80s and all of that, has grown itself over the years. It has had some very credible champions. As we speak now, Anthony Joshua, who is a very big face of world boxing now, is an IBO champion. So then, what are we talking about here? You see, but it looks like an unwritten rule. It's just like the U.S. president not wearing, any color away from navy blue, as for his suits. Yeah. And of course, a certain prescribed color of plain ties. You know, it's not necessarily written in the Constitution that you have to appear like that, but it's just there. You know, and the talk around it is that, you know, the nation's problems are so many. You don't have any, business going to look around for different colors of suits and all of that. You understand?
But that's good. So that's well explained.
Yeah, well explained.
But let's end with football. We're told that they went round. I saw pictures yesterday of
Messi, Iniesta, and all they played.
They were displaying.
Yeah, this is the last season of Iniesta. Okay. He announced that he's leaving the club for China at the end of the season.
He's going to make money.
Yeah, he's going to
more
make
money.
Now he's old. I mean,
he already has money.
Yeah, he's won so many titles. What else do you need? I mean, he's got into the twilight of his career. Now, Lionel Messi and the other guys, they paraded. And also, you know, the one, the Copa del Rey, in a grand style, they defeated Sevilla to win the Copa del Rey. So now they have 2 titles this season, a domestic double for Barcelona. So if they had won the UEFA Champions League, it would have been a trouble for them. But they have.
So it means Real Madrid is only in the gunning for the UEFA Champions League.
Yes. So if Real Madrid should lose the UEFA Champions League, they'll go trophyless this season.
Okay. You have some pictures for us for this one?
Well,
not really.
No.
Not really. Okay. Thank you, Benedict.
So
it's always good to have you. You look like you're going to enjoy the holiday. What are you going to do?
Well, I have some few issues to settle. From here I go.
Is it? You know, we have something we call arbitration. Dispute resolution, ADR.
It has nothing to do.
It's not dispute.
No.
I thought you said settle, so you're going to settle. Bennett, have a good time. Please get interactive throughout the rest of the morning with us. We have a lot more for you. We're taking a break.